All right, guys, so I have a wonderful new tool that came in just now, guys. I'm really excited to share it with you guys. Let's go. So like I mentioned before, I have a new tool that just came in, literally just came in, guys, and I really want to do the unboxing for you guys. My impressions, my first impressions of the actual unit, and tell you guys fully how I feel about it. What do I think? So before I ramble on anymore, guys, let me get straight into it. So this, guys, is the Neewer Q4 flash, guys. This, I've heard so many things about this, guys, and full disclosure, guys, Neewer actually sent this light out to me, but they have no say in what I am, in terms of where it comes onto this video. They didn't ask me to say anything specific. They just sent me the unit, asked me to review it, and that's it. All right, guys, so that's out of the way. So, like I mentioned before, this is the Neewer Q4 outdoor strobe flash with lithium battery, guys. All right, so let's see if there's anything else on the outside of the case. There is none. All right, so what I'm gonna do first, I'm just gonna pop it open and get straight into it, guys. All right. Oh, wow, this is nice. So it seems like it comes with an actual case. So let me just turn it over, get this baby out. All right. Very nice case indeed. So they obviously thought about you as a photographer, that you're going to probably use this to travel. And I think this case, first impression, love it, guys. Absolutely love it. And yeah, wow, this is nice. Very, very nice, guys. Very nice. Very nice. So let's open this up and see what's inside, guys. All right, so as you open, you're greeted with the unit in the middle right here, and you have the cable over here. So this is your cable, and this is for charging the unit, the actual battery itself, because it actually comes with a battery that you can actually take out. I like that because, if the battery goes bad, you can actually purchase another battery and replace it. So that's an actual good feature. Next thing is, let me put this to the side. The next thing over here is the actual battery itself. Let's put this down. And I think this is a 2,800 milliamp battery. You can see it right there, guys. Very, very nice. It actually comes with a little port right here where you're going to do the charging. And the thing I like about this too is that when the battery is inside the actual light, you can actually plug it in and actually use the light, and the flash would actually use the power from the source, from the wall. So that's a pretty good thing. And if the power is off on the unit, that's when it will actually charge the battery. So I think that's a pretty good thing to have. And then there's a little thing on the side right here, indicator, and you'll actually see it right there. You see those lights right there, got those blue lights, and press it again so you guys can see that. And it shows you how much power is inside the actual battery itself. Let's put this to the side. The next thing now I'm going to draw for now. So this is, this is the reflector. This is very, 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 very similar to the Godox light, which I like. I always say if it's not broke, don't fix it. I mean, it's a really good thing. So anyway, so this is a reflector that's going to be used to attach to the actual light itself. So let's put this to the side. The next thing now is, let's see what this is. Oh, this looks like this is actually probably going to be the bulb. Let's see. Oh, yep, I'm correct. So this is the actual bulb itself. I have to be very careful with this. So you can see it right there. And I like the fact that it have a little frosting right there. That's going to probably, affect the light just a tad, but not really a lot. And that's okay. It's a 400 watt light, so I don't think we'll have to worry about that, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's it right there. So let me put it down right here next to the other stuff. All right, so next thing now is, oh, I like this. So, oh, wow. So they really thought about actual traveling, guys. So you can actually detach the neck of the light, which I think is pretty good. And you can see it right there, guys. Really, really nice idea. And it has these two little prongs right here. So what happens is when it goes into the actual unit, these will actually keep it from spinning left or right, which I think is a really good feature. And it actually comes with something for your umbrella right there. You can see the hole right there. So we're going to put it together so you guys can actually see how those things look. All right. And for the main event, because I don't think there's anything else inside here. So let's put this down. And this is the actual unit. I like how small it is. And I love the fact that they actually made it more of a square than the typical rectangle of a light. I love this because this in itself right here, as you can see, it's a very small form factor. And I really and truly love that, guys. This is where the bulb is going to be going. And you can see right here, this is actually a Bowens mount connection. So we can actually use your Bowens mount like your soft boxes, so forth and so on. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to actually set it up. So I'm going to take this out. And first thing I'm going to do is get the bulb. So let's get the bulb out of the plastic. So if you look right here, guys, you're going to see there's a little red dot. And if you look on the light right here, you're going to see the same red dot right here. So all I'm going to do is just line it up with the same and put it in. And just like that, the bulb is in there, okay? So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to put on the reflector. So I'm just going to line it up like so. Very easy. Just line it up, the grooves, and you turn. And you hear that little snap, so it's in there. And right here, if you need to release the Bowens mount, you just press this little button right here, and you turn and it's out. Pretty good, love that. The build quality so far, guys, is pretty nice. It has a slight little weight to it, but I think that is expected for a light that is 400 watts. Love that. So let's go now and put the battery inside the lights. All right, so I'm going to turn it around. So all you're going to do, there's some little notches on the inside right there. You can see, you're going to just line it up, nice and easy. Put it in, and it's in there. Pretty nice so far, guys. It's looking really good. So next thing now is I'm going to put on the neck for the lights. So like I mentioned before, it has some grooves right here. See the little notches right there, guys? So all I'm going to do now is just going to line it up with this. So I'm going to make sure that this knob here is going to be pointing to the back. So I'm going to turn it this way. All I'm going to do is line it up, just like so. Make sure it lines up nicely. And all we do is just righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Okay, get in there. And I think that is in there. Love that so far, guys. That is pretty nice. And you can see the buttons right here on the back and a nice little screen. So let's power it on for the first time and let's see what it looks like. All right. So the first thing you need to do now, the power button is right here. So you press it. Once you press it, you're going to see it tells you just turn the wheel and it comes on. And that is pretty much similar to the actual Godox between the 400 and the 600, because I have both of those lights and they do the same, pretty much the same thing. And as you can see here right now, guys, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says here, so you have different modes, right? So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna cycle through the different modes. So you have mode which is manual, you have the multi, and then you have TTL. And you can gauge your TTL to either +1 and so forth. So just to gauge the power of how it's gonna be. And I love the fact that it also has 5 groups, guys. So you can cycle through the different groups, A, B, C, D, E, and it goes back to A, all right? And then you have your wireless right here. You can turn it on or off, okay? And then you have the high-speed sync. So you just literally press the button right there and you will see it appear right there. Hold on, I think you guys probably can't see, so I'm gonna just take my ISO down a bit. right about there. I think that looks a lot better. Hopefully you guys can see that now. And then you have the bulb. The bulb is an actual 30-watt bulb, which I think is fantastic. Let's see how bright it is. So it's going to turn it on. And that is pretty bright, guys. Look at how it's shining on the background. That is pretty bright. And look at my face right there. Wow, that is pretty bright, guys. And the thing I like about it too, if you press that light again, it dims the power or turns it off. Or what you could do when it's actually on, you can actually turn the power of the light down or up, which I think is a pretty good feature, guys. So let's go back into manual. Let's turn on that bulb again and see. So you can see here, it goes brighter and brighter and brighter. That's amazing. I'm going to turn it all the way down to that, and that is actually the lowest power, guys. That is pretty fantastic. Let's do that again, guys. I'm going to turn the power all the way up. Wow, that is bright. Come on, tell me. Okay, all right. So the thing I like about this too, guys, is this is a 400-watt power light, and I normally use, especially on wedding days, I normally use the AD200 lights, especially when I'm outdoors working with like a bridal party, even the bride or groom. I'll show you some examples on the screen. But the thing with this now is, let me just turn this off so I don't blind you guys. The thing with this now, guys, is I can just use one of this to compensate for two AD200 guy, which I think is fantastic. And I think one of the AD200s right now is about $300. And this right now, guys, is actually $300. This newer 400-watt light is for $300, my bad. And this is the AD200, guys. This is what the AD200 light looks like. You guys can see right there. This is what it actually looks like. And you can look at the comparison and see the size. You can see it right there. Turn to the side. I think that's pretty good, guys. What you guys think? You let me know in the comments down below what you guys think so far about this. Also, guys, I'm going to throw in this. So I'm going to be having a giveaway for one of these lights as well. So just stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll tell you guys the details of how to win one of these lights, okay? So the next thing now is what I need to do. With every light, you need a wonderful trigger. And they also sent me a trigger as well for the light. But before I go to the trigger, let me set this up on a light stand. Good, and that's the light there on my light stand. I'm gonna bring it down so you guys can see it a little bit better. All right, so it came with a cover so you can protect the bulb. So I think that's a good feature. The only thing I don't like so far, I don't like how loose it is. It's pretty loose, it's gonna fall off. That's the only thing I see so far. As a con, it might fall off. I don't like that. But anyway, that's just me nitpicking. Okay, so let's get to the trigger. Like I mentioned before, with every light, you need a good trigger. So let's get this trigger out. Open it up. Box is empty, nothing else is inside. Only thing that is here is, it looks like a warranty paper, and you have your instructions, your manual. I don't really use that. Let's put that to the side. Let's put that to the side, and let's get into the lights. All right, so let's look and see what this trigger looks like. So this trigger is a Q4, I think it's called. It's called the QPro, and this is for the Sony. And looking at this trigger right now, guys, it is very, very, very similar to the Godox trigger. I'll get to that in a little second, but I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. That's it right there. You can see this side right here. I think this is a USB-C, and it's where you do like your firmware update and stuff. All right. And you also have your on and off switch, and also you can, it has a backlight, so you can use this switch to either turn it on or off. All right. And it has a nice little neck right here also. When you turn it, it snaps into place. You turn it back, it opens, which I think is a pretty good feature. So let's compare it to what the Godox trigger actually looks like. So hold on one second, guys. All right, so let's compare both triggers. So this is the Godox trigger. And to be honest with you, I really don't care if they copied the design, really don't care. I always say if it's not broke, don't fix it. The Godox trigger was a good trigger, and I think they probably just improve on the design and the look. So I'm okay with it. So if you look at this now, so this is the Neewer trigger, and you can look at it side by side. I think they look pretty good. The one thing I love so far is this wheel right here, how big this wheel is versus this little tiny wheel in the middle. And this is always a little problem to get the turn in, to go through the menus. This just feels so much more intuitive and better. Let me know what you guys think. So let's pour it on. So I have some batteries in my pocket. So it uses the AA batteries. I'm just gonna put it in like so. Good. And then close it, and the switch is on the side, turn it on. And right now the backlight is on. I can turn it off or on. So usually what that does is once you're not using the unit, the light will just go off by itself automatically. You put this on if you want to have the light constantly on. That's going to drain your battery, and you don't want that. So let's look at the menu right here. So if we look at the menu right here now, you have all the channels right here, A, B, C, D, E. Well, like I mentioned before, it has 5 groups, all right? And then you have your back button. You have your sync right there. You have your sync, and you have your all, which is to turn all the groups on. And then you have your mode, all right? So we can cycle through the different sorry, not mod. So this is actually to turn on the modeling light on the actual flash itself. So let's set it up so that they will work together. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to look at the flash. So right now the flash is on channel 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on channel 1. So let's go back. And then, so this is also on channel 1. So let's see. So you can see right there, it's connected, and you can see that I'm turning on the modeling light right there. That's the button for the modeling light right there, that little button right here. You can see that, and that I think is pretty good. Also, I can work through the different modes. So if I click on, let's say, the A, and I can select between manual, and then I can select between, or turn it off, and one more time it goes to TTL, press it one more time, it goes to the manual mode, and then now I can just go through and turn off each of the others. So let's say, so this is on A, so I'm going to turn off the others. So all I'm going to do is just press on the B, and then press mode 2 times, press on the C, D, and then E. All right, so all the others are off right now. We only have A right here. And if let's do a test shot, and that's pretty good. And they actually said that you can have, let me turn off the modeling light, sorry guys. They say that now you can get 400 shots out of this at full power, meaning 1-to-1. So let's test that out. Let's see how the recycle time is on this baby right here. So right now it's at 128. So right now I'm just going to turn the trigger, the back of the light towards you guys so you can actually see. And then I'm just going to put it all the way up, go to A, and turn all the way up to 1-to-1. Let's see how it recycles from shot to shot. So now let me put it a little bit back so it doesn't blind me. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's do a first test shot. 1. It's ready again. Already. Ready. That's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. To be getting this much rapidly at full power, that I think is pretty good. I typically don't necessarily use full power unless I'm really outside in the bright sunlight, guys, and I want to get the clouds for my clients. So I want to, later what we always say, we always try to kill the sun, so to speak. This is very powerful just for that, because like I mentioned before, guys, this is the Godox AD400. This is a Pro, and you can see the size difference between both of them. I think this would be a lot better for traveling versus this. This is going to take up more space in my suitcase if I should be using this to travel. So I'd prefer to go with this versus this. And this is about, I'll put the number on the screen, but my assumption, it's about $500, maybe close to $600 for this. And like I mentioned before, this is for $300. I'll put the correct price, like I mentioned before, on the screen for the Godox, the AD 600. I think this is the Explorer 4 Pro. Yeah. All right, so far, guys, let me know what you guys think of this light right here. I love how compact it is. I love the fact that it has a handle right here. So if my assistant doesn't want to have it on the light stand, she can actually hold it. And the fact that it has a 30-watt power LED, guys, I can be inside with the bride and use this light to light her in her room and put it on a very low power. And she can just hold this in her hand like that. I think that's a beautiful thing. And it doesn't feel heavy, even though the battery is inside there now, guys. It feels really, really good. So like I mentioned before, guys, I'll be doing a giveaway for one of these lights. So the only thing that you guys need to do, two things. Subscribe to my channel, and also let me know when you guys discovered my channel. That's it. And just leave it there in the comment section below, guys. Oh, bonus, guys. I really am so sorry, guys. I told you guys I wanted to show you guys what the actual connection. Because this is a Bowens mount connector. So what I'm gonna do real quick is for you guys to see how it is with a Bowens connection. All right, so I'm gonna take this off. And I'm gonna use, firstly, this is a reflector from one of the lights for the Godox. So let's see if it works with this. Put it in, and it works really nicely, guys. Turn on the power. You can see it right there. A little bright. So let's bring down it all the way down. Just all the way down. Not so bright anymore. Let's press it one more time. Good. That's good. Let's try it with a softbox. So remember that softbox on the previous video that I have on my latest video. Remember the softbox? So I'm gonna put it together just for you guys real quick. It won't take too long. All right, so this is the light, this is the softbox right here. All I'm gonna do is just gonna put it onto the light. Let's see. Just put it in, and just like that, we have the light on the softbox on the light. Really nice, guys. I'm gonna lower this so you guys can see it a little bit better. Just like that. Let's turn on the modern lamp and see what it looks like. And like I said, this has 30 watts of power, guys. And this is going through a softbox and a diffusion on also the grid right here. And you can see how it lights up my face. Let's turn the power all the way up. Get it brighter. Let's see how it looks on my face right there. You guys can see for a 30-watt power light, I think that is pretty good, guys, to have. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, so the next thing I want to introduce is it has an umbrella section for if you want to use a softbox with an umbrella. So let's do that right now. Let's take this off. Let's turn off the light. Good. And then, this was in my car trunk, guys. This is how long I've been using Neewer stuff. This is actually a Neewer softbox umbrella. Let's put this down. I don't remember the size of this, guys. I really don't. But it's a huge umbrella, as you can see. And like I mentioned before, it's Neewer. This is how long I've been using Neewer lights, guys. So good. So literally, all you do, guys, like I mentioned, it has the umbrella attachment right here. And all I do is just slide it through. But the first thing I have to do, guys, is there's a zipper here with this softbox with the opening. So what I'll have to do first is I would have to take this off. And then put this through the light stand. Oh, the light came on, sorry about that. Put it back onto the light stand. just like that. And then just literally slide it right through to the light. As you can see, the opening right here, guys, this is a zipper that's going to allow you to take it through the, and it has, the zipper has two pieces. So just like how you have this right now, right here with the opening, all I do is just zip all the way up and all the way on the other side. That way you kind of close the gap between the legs so that no light is actually escaping right there. And this is how this is how big this softbox, this umbrella softbox looks, guys. I really don't remember what it is. If I find out, I'll actually put it on the screen so you guys can actually see. But this is how it would look with this light. Let me turn on the modern lamp. And you can see how bright this actually is, guys. That's how bright it is. Pretty, pretty, pretty bright, guys. Really bright. And this is a huge soft umbrella softbox, guys. Really, really good, guys. All right, guys, so that's the video. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, guys, smash that like button. And guys, links would be in the description below for this light and all the other stuff that you saw in the video. And it will really help the channel out, guys. It will really, if you guys really want to support the channel, that's one of the ways you can actually support me, just by using the affiliate link down below to purchase these lights. And like I said before, guys, the giveaway is simply just subscribe to my channel and also, you know, of course, like the video, but tell me when you found my channel. It's as simple as that. And I'll be picking a winner, I would say, within the next 2 or 3 weeks. I say 3 weeks from now, I'll select a winner and announce it on the channel, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. I really, really do appreciate it, guys. And if you guys are new here, welcome. You can subscribe to the channel. If you like videos like this and photography stuff, you're welcome to the family, guys. I welcome you with open arms, guys. All right, guys, so that's it for now. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.